Hey guys, welcome back to why are my stupid things in my ears anymore? I don't need those. Welcome back to We Watch Movie. I'm Mike, and I was sitting here and there was no good movie news coming out. And you know why? Because Superman's coming out this week, and that's all anybody wants to talk about. Just a bunch of nerds shoving Cheetos in their faces, arguing about Superman. I'm just kidding. I'm pretty excited to go see it myself. However, and I also love Cheetos. But I will say this, Cheetos aside, and fat fingers covered in food dust on the side, what was I talking about? It's July. It's the middle of the year. This year's been okay for horror. There's been some good horror movies. There's been some really bad horror movies. So let's look at 2026. Let's take a little early glimpse to the future and have a look-see at 2026 and see if it's going to get better. And I think it is. There's a lot of cool stuff coming. Let's look at it together. So here's what I do when I do this. And this might help you guys yourselves. This is pretty fun. When you go to IMDb, you can click all right here, right? You go down to advanced search with the little finger, and that's where you put the finger, and then you click release date, and you put whatever year you want to search for. Some of you have done this like a bunch, and you're like, this is stupid, we know, but it's cool if you don't. It's a good way to sort movies. You put in 101 2026, right? You click movie. We're going to do TV series as well. We'll do TV movie, even though I'm sure nothing's going to... We'll do video, just in case there's some cool VOD stuff that's coming out or something. And then you go and you put, 12/31/2026. This is going to give us all the horror movies, because we're going to click horror, that are coming out in 2026. We'll click see results. And you can do that with any genre or year or whatever you want to. You want to do 90s movies, whatever. And it just pulls them up by most popular, whatever. And that's what we're doing here with our fingers and our hands and our mouths. I don't know. So, first off, most popular one, obviously, this makes sense, the Bone Temple, the Temple of Bones. Now, if you watch 28 Years Later, it could very well mean the Boner Temple. If these things go like this, then, oh, your poor wife, like, that's going to be a disaster for the whole ozone layer. If these go up, they're going to poke a hole in the sun, and those gigantic silos of cock are going to burn us all out. Whatever happens when you poke holes in the ozone layer, it's not going to be good. I can promise you that. I don't want to die by dick. Anyways, 28 years later, the Bone Temple is coming out. Now, I was really excited about this movie. I was super excited about this movie until the end of the last movie, and then to hear Danny Boyle say that those characters are going to dominate this next movie, now I'm super, super concerned that this is going to be a bag of dong. And we already know there's going to be dong, but like a bag of them. And they're going to smell weird. Like guacamole dick. Number 2, Scream 7. Super pumped about this. I can't believe this is coming out. This is so soon. It's like February, right? This is so soon. Kevin Williamson's back. Neve Campbell's back. We're going to get back to basics. It's going to feel like an old school Scream again. Even Marcos Beltrami, who does the scores, back. That's huge. That's huge. I can't wait. Those are 2 huge franchises with movies coming out. How many times am I going to say huge? Huge! Huge! Number 3, Return to Silent Hill. This is crazy. Return to Silent Hill is the 3rd most popular movie on IMDb, coming out in 2026. That's nuts. Do you know why? Because this movie's been made for over a year. They've had this movie made for over a year. Christoph Gans is coming back to make this movie. He made the first one, and not that bad. It's got some cool stuff in it. He knew how to make it look, and hopefully, but that's the thing. He made this, and nobody seemed to want it. Nobody bought it, which is definitely scary, but Cinedigm, Bloody Disgusting, they have bought it, the people who released Terrifier, and they're going to release it, so that's very, very exciting. They're also releasing Silent Night, Deadly Night, but that's this year. We're talking about next year. Shut your mouth. Number 4, Scary Movie 6. Dude, this might be my most anticipated movie of the year, even above Scream 7. I didn't say that. That was a lie, and I'm sorry. But no, it's right up there. Like Scream 6, dude, or Scary Movie 6, the world sorely needs you, because it's actually the Wayans doing it. It's not just they gave the title to somebody else. The Wayans are doing their new scary movie. So they're not going to hold back. I'm pretty sure they're not going to hold back, right? Probably. But because today's world, we need a little bit of comedy. We need to laugh. And I think they're going to do that for them. There's so much shit. There's so many things to laugh at in horror right now, and movies in general. I think they're going to have a fucking field day. And I bet Blumhouse wishes this movie was not coming out. Next up, Lee Cronin's The Mummy. Now, all right, we need to pump the brakes just a touch, Lee. I like Lee Cronin a lot because he directed Evil Dead Rise, and that was a good film. Directing Evil Dead Rise, and he directed a movie called, I want to say it's called The Hole. It's called The Hole. It was a movie. I watched it. It was pretty good. I enjoyed it. But like, we're not quite to the level of going Lee Cronin's The Mummy. I feel like maybe this is just an IMDb thing because anybody can change this. Or I'm not putting this on Lee Cronin yet. Evil Dead Rise was pretty fun. Let's hope that he's not like, I'm going to call it Lee Cronin's The Mummy, because that would be fucking wild. I hope that's not the plan for this movie, because that's a bad idea. Either way, I'm excited to see his take on The Mummy. No one's been able to do that for a while. Even Tom Cruise. Help me, Tom Cruise couldn't do a good Mummy movie. That was not his fault either. They tried to make it, this whole CGI fucking poopy mess. So this hopefully will be good, and I'm excited for it as well. They need to change that name, though. That's going to make it weird. Number 6, The Bride. This is Maggie Gyllenhaal's directing it. Rachel is directing this one, and it stars in Christian Bale in it. It's got a crazy cast, and they say it's going to be kind of like a punk rock movie. Like, it's not going to be for everyone. It's going to be weird, so it's going to be one of those kind of movies. And Christian Bale loves doing those kind of... Do you guys ever see that movie? I think it was David Ayer. Oh, man, what was that movie where it's Christian Bale? It was right after Training Day. And I was like, honey, we got to watch this. It's by the guys who made Training Day, which is awesome. And then we watched it, and it was Christian Bale doing, like, a ghetto voice, and then, like, gave himself a catheter in the car, like, halfway through. Right in the car, because he had to pass a drug test. And we're like, we're not watching this anymore. This shit sucks. And then my wife never listened to my opinion about movies ever again. Our whole relationship. That was like 10 years ago. Fuck you, Christian Bale. I'm kidding. You're really, really great. American Psycho and a lot of other stuff. Anyways, I'm moving on. Ready or Not, Here I Come is coming out. That's going to be fun as well. That's going to be really fun. Ready or Not, the first one was really great. And this one has Samara Weaving and someone just like Samara Weaving, who I like a lot and can't remember their name. Is it Catherine Newton? Catherine Fig Newtons? It is not. It's Sarah Michelle Gellar's in this movie. That's crazy. Sarah and Catherine Newton. Holy shit. Kevin Durant's in this. The cast is looking great for this, man. I can't wait for it. So yeah, and Radio Silence is coming back to direct that. That's going to be great. I think that's going to be an awesome sequel. Can't wait to see it. And Clayface is coming out. Mike Flanagan wrote it, so maybe it's going to be horror fun. I don't know. Maybe go fuck yourself. I'm looking forward to seeing that one. Resident Evil. Again? Yes, but this time Craig Zeggers is doing the movie. Craig Zeggers. Resident Evil remakes and Resident Evil movies fucking blow. Those things fucking suck. I know, like people like them because they like Mila Jovovich doing triple double black flips and John Woo shooting shit, but that's not fucking Resident Evil. It's a zombie movie. The first games were like a slow, creepy zombie. That's all people fucking want. But with Craig Zeggers doing it, and he directed Barbarian. He's got the upcoming weapons. Maybe we'll finally get what we wanted. Or maybe at the end of the movie, Nemesis will come out and he'll just have gigantic titties. Like at the end of Barbarian. Spoiler alert. The Carrie TV series, again, Mike Flanagan, Ken Kniff from Connecticut, automated piece of shit. No one ever needed another Carrie. Ever. But it's got Matthew Lillard in it and Mike Flanagan is writing it, so it's got to have something cool to say. And he said he pitched it to Stephen King and completely blew his mind with it, even changed Stephen King's mind. So apparently they're doing something cool and different with today's technologies and making that cool. Back to the Evil Dead franchise, Evil Dead Burn is coming out this year, and that movie sounds crazy. The dude that directed it said he wants to make a movie so vile and disgusting and awful, he's going to purge everything inside of him to the point where he never wants to make a horror movie again. That's going to be a messed up horror movie. That's going to be fuck nachos is what that's going to be. Sebastian Vanacek, who directed Infested. Was it Infested? I think it was Infested. It was Infested. I haven't seen it. But that dude sounds crazy. And I think that's what you need in this situation. Did I click off the fucking... what? Why? How? Go back. Oh, yeah. Number 12. Werewolf. This is going to be Robert Eggers' return to the big screen. I bet you it doesn't come out in 2026. I bet you it doesn't make it. I think it probably has a Christmas release date, just like he did for Nosferatu when they were, vampire was just going crazy in there. Werewolf is going to be old school, like 1800s. They're going to speak it in that language. It's going to be his take on a werewolf thing. So Robert Eggers is basically creating his entire own Universal monster universe. And Send Help is a movie Sam Raimi's directing this. Now, Sam Raimi all the time is doing producing shit, and I'm like, that doesn't count. Stop saying Sam Raimi presents. That doesn't fucking count. Direct it. We want to see you direct it, and we want to see you direct horror. Fuck all that Marvel shit. So Sam Raimi is directing Sin Help, and this movie is two colleagues become stranded on a deserted island, the only survivors of a plane crash on the island. They must overcome past grievances and work together to survive, but ultimately it's a battle of wills and wits to make it out alive. And a new pair of shorts. It's written by Damian Shannon and Mark Swift, and it stars Rachel McAdams and Dylan O'Brien. So, listen, horror movie directed by Sam Raimi. I will be there on day one. That's all I fucking needed to know. Fuck Wildwood is, but it's like a cartoon or something. It's like one of those Coraline things. I can't. It's not for me. You guys talk about it. All right, next up, Thread, an Insidious tale. Now, not only are we not done with the Insidious story, but we're doing spin-offs as well. This is the one that was supposed to come out a while ago, and it's got like Mandy Moore in it. Yeah, it's Mandy Moore and Kumail Nanjiani, and it's directed by Jeremy Slater. Who is that? The guy from Clueless, who left his Cranberry CD in the quad? That's a different guy, I think. No, this guy wrote some of the Exorcist TV series. He wrote Fan Four Stick. That's always a good sign. And Godzilla Kong: The New Empire. Exactly top-notch shit. It's a fucking Insidious spinoff. What am I asking for? Jesus Christ, man. Anyways, yeah, stuff happens in Insidious movies, and that's going to be a spinoff that wasn't good enough to come out 2 years ago, but will come out in 2026, allegedly. Mandy Moore. Terrifier 4. How is this number 16? How is this number 16? That doesn't make any sense at all. This is one of my most amputated. That's fair for this movie. Amputated piss. I'm very excited for Terrifier 4, as are all of you. The final chapter? I don't know. No one fucking knows. It might be the final chapter, but he's promised to explain very, very much, and a lot of Art's backstory. So, super excited for that. Only a year away. That's fucking nut cheeks. Untitled Jordan Peele project. Is he going to be directing it, or are we back to the Sam Raimi thing? Oh, no, okay. He says he's directing it and he's writing it. And he's too cool to give it a name. You'll find out when you fucking find out. You get what you get, and you don't throw a fit. You piece of shit. I hope you get hit by a truck in the dick. And now I'm done. Buffy's coming back. It's a TV show. I think we've heard about that. Sarah Michelle Gellar is returning for that, so that's exciting. Wolf Creek Legacy. This is another one. I don't know if it's bullshit or not. They can just put shit on IMDb. They can just put bullshit on IMDb when they want to. Nope, this has a bunch of stuff behind it. Is this a fan film or whatever? I don't know. Sean Lahaf? Is this a person who does stuff, or is this a... he edited that Together movie that's coming out. No, he edited Wolf Creek too. No, this is legit. What the fuck did this happen? Why didn't anyone tell me about this? It's got John Girard coming back in it, Jay Ryan. Family of American tourists wander innocently into Taylor's hunting grounds when the parents sacrifice themselves to save the children. The kid finds himself alone, lost and hunted. Oh, so now he's going after kids. The sick fuck's going after kids. I can't wait. Wolf Creek movie is fucking awesome. I don't know if you can tell. I've had too much coffee today about it. And now we're into a bunch of bukkake, sprunky, Stranger Things tales from 80. Dust Bunny? What the fuck is Dust Bunny? Brian Fuller. That's the guy who did, he just did, Fuck Your Face too. He just did, oh yeah, Brian Fuller's the guy who was supposed to do Crystal Lake, which is also supposed to come out in 2026 too, I believe. Why isn't this on this fucking list? What? Why? I don't know. Who knows why anyone does what they do. It stars David Dastmalchian, Mads Mikkelsen, and Sigourney. That's a fucking cast right there, man. An 8-year-old girl asks her scheming neighbor for help in killing the monster under her bed that she thinks ate her family. Listen, Dust Bunny just went high up on my list. That sounds fucking dope. I want to go see Dust Bunny right now. That's a great cast. That's a cool sounding story. And Dust Bunny, everyone. If you're finding out right now about this movie, then that makes two of us. We harvest these nuts. Julia, that looks like low budget turd juice. Could be wrong. Hope I am. Probably aren't. And, oh, look, everyone. An untitled Sony Blumhouse Insidious. What? The new Insidious movie from Blumhouse and Sony. Yay, another one. I wonder if this time the dad will get possessed and chase everyone around the house. That'd be kooky. What is Help? I just learned about this. Oh, that's what's cool about this. Help is coming out. It's a terrible time to name a movie that with the Sam Raimi movie coming out. But writer-director, friend of the channel, Alan B. McElroy, writer of Halloween 4. Awesome dude. Sweet guy. Original story. Can't wait to see this movie. Don't know dick about it, so I'm going to shut up and move on now. What the fuck is Pacifico other than a delicious Mexican beer? Okay, and I think Bagman Rising? Fuck is Bagman Rising? Oh, look at this fucking... Look at that. Wrong Turn 7 Spring Break, that's not a thing that was announced. That's a lie. If it's not, you'll tell me below and I'll feel stupid, but I'm pretty sure that's not real at all. And then a bunch of stuff I don't know and haven't heard of, and it's all weird stuff. And you know what? This video's gone on about as long as the videos typically go on. I should end it now. I hope you enjoyed this. Look into 2026. Do you think 2026 is going to be better than 2025? I do. I do. Terrifier 4 and Scream are heavyweights alone. Evil Dead. Scary Movie. Yeah. This shit's going to have nuts in it. And I make that joke too often. I apologize. But one day I'll think of a new one. Or maybe you'll find a better YouTube channel to watch. I love your fucking faces. I hope you guys have an amazing day. And we'll see you soon.